All right, I think I may have fixed the situation or made it worse. I am not sure. What is up, guys? It's Chase Oliver here, bringing you another pro wrestling live stream here from my channel. If you guys are wondering why this setup looks a little bit different, it's because the desktop that I've relied on for many years went kaput. And when I mean went kaput, like it's just not working. Like the sound is not working. And one of the things is that I like having sound on my computer, and it's just like, I don't know what the problem is with it. Like, it works perfectly fine, but without sound, it's kind of hard to know if like stuff is going on with the computer and if I'm getting good or bad feedback and stuff like that. So, and also if I have guests on the show, it's kind of hard if I can't hear them and I can't really do other shows. I mean, yeah, and when I meant the sound wasn't working, even plugging in headphones to my computer wouldn't work. So like if I were to plug in my headphones, I couldn't hear shit. So it was like kind of hard for me to kind of do anything with it. So I had to get a new laptop. I needed a laptop for school anyways because my old laptop broke, but this is the new setup that I'm working with for as of now until I get the theme back. But yeah, this is my janky ass setup that I have here. The laptop is nothing too special. It's just a simple HP. It's a small little thing for certain things, but in all honesty, and look at me, I'm being like TNA right now, man. I'm not running a good budget or production up in here. I'm making everything all janky. I probably got some people sick. To be honest with you. But yeah, this is my thoughts on TNA Slammiversay and also New Japan G1 Tournament, the USA Tournament. I gotta make sure also the stream is going good too, because sometimes with the laptop speed, it could be a little bit worse compared to the speed of the actual computer. So hopefully the stream is turning out well. I see that my colors are really off. Like, I don't know why I look grayer than usual. So I'll have to probably fix that before the next stream. But anyways, TNA had a pay-per-view tonight. Well, I don't know if they're called TNA anymore. Global Force. TNA, Global Force. I don't know what name I have to name it. I got to put on my glasses because I can't see shit right now when it comes to posting stuff. So let me just share this for everyone here. Sorry if there's silence on the feedback. But yeah, TNA had a pay-per-view tonight. And honestly, it sucked. I'm gonna be dead honest here. From what I saw, this pay-per-view sucked. Now, this is not gonna be a full review because I missed the first portion of the pay-per-view due to the fact that I was out all day and I was doing like errands and I was also like splurging because like, you know, I got a nice little paycheck. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna use this paycheck on useless stuff like a laptop and also some video games. Like that's what I pretty much used my paycheck for, just for this month. Because I was like, I had some extra money saved up. Why not? There were sales going on too. But yeah, so let's go. TNA review, NJPW discussion. Heel Steven will be joining us as well. If you guys are watching this on the playback, and you guys notice that some random guy jumps onto the stream, Heel Steven will be joining us. But yeah, I'm going to also be reacting live to the G1 US title classic between Kenny Omega, Yuck, and Ishii. And you best damn believe I'm going to be marking the fuck out when Kenny fucking Omega loses to Ishii. So I'm very excited for this. So let's go. New Japan Night 2. I'm going to load this up. I believe Tanahashi and Billy Gunn are wrestling right now. That should be funny to watch as I talk about TNA Slammiversay 2015 or 2017. Oh, it's Slammiversay 15, but it's TNA in 2017 or Global Force. I forgot what I'm supposed to call it. Okay. Honestly, I don't think TNA knows what to call themselves anymore. I honestly was just like watching this match. Wait, Omega and Ishii is happening now? The fuck? Did Tanahashi and Billy Gunn already happen? Oh man, shit! I'm watching Omega versus Ishii right now. You guys are gonna get my live reactions to this, man. So right now, Kenny Omega is doing some weird, like, you know, he's doing his little weird Kenny Omega crap that he likes to do. Ishii pretty much is a boss, dude. Like, Ishii's my hero right now. He has to stop this man from winning the U.S. title. We cannot have this man winning the U.S. title. Kenny Omega wins the U.S. title. You might as well just defunct that belt because it won't have any prestige whatsoever. Honestly, Kenny Omega doesn't even need the U.S. title. Like, the U.S. title need Kenny Omega. But I feel like Ishii, he could carry the U.S. title just fine for New Japan because, like, Kenny Omega, let's be real here. Like, I'm not a big fan of his, but he's like IWGP heavyweight title bound. Like, he's going to win that belt. I won't like it. I think it will devalue the IWGP heavyweight title. but he went from being the light heavyweight champion to the IC champion. It only makes sense that he goes for the heavyweight belt, but him being the US champion, I don't see how that does anything. So now they're doing the usual Japanese, we don't hit anyone with our move spot. It's an overplayed spot by Japanese wrestling, to be honest, where they act like they know each other's moves, that they've been studying each other for so long. Like, that's just stupid. Like, I hate that spot. I get it that you want to prove that you guys can dodge moves and you guys are athletic as hell. But honestly, it works better if you don't pull off that spot. So right now, Omega's in control. He had a snapmare and he kicked it back to Ishii. Ishii did a good job selling it. Kenny Omega looks fucking tired right now. I don't know why he's tired, but his man tits are like really showing tonight. I swear, I'm on the belief that Kenny Omega has yoked up and used some roids. And now Ishii's showing his strong style type of work. He's saying, give me another kick to the back. So he's trying to prove that he's hard. He's trying to show that Kenny Omega's weak. Yeah, so that's the story that they're trying to tell. Let's see how long they last with that story. Omega hit him with another kick. One more kick, and Ishii's just taking it. So you're trying to prove that Ishii's a badass, which fans already of New Japan already know this. So this is just more for fans who aren't fans of New Japan to know this, because they don't know that Ishii's a badass like that. So now Omega's kicking him in the head, and Ishii is making this look super fake because he's just no-selling these kicks. Like, he's literally just no-selling these kicks. He's screaming too. Omega did a back kick, and then Ishii got up. So it's supposed to be like some anime hype stuff right here. Like, Ishii was like Gohan versus Cell. Like, he just pretty much no-sold all of Cell's offense and got back up. And now Ishii is now on the attack. So Ishii will start controlling the match for a little bit. So we'll see what happens from there on forward. But I'll talk about some Slammiversary. If you guys don't know, I'm watching the New Japan G1 Night 2 right now on WMR. They have a free stream. You just have to go to tombstone6.net and sign up for an account, and you can watch the match with me on there. I'm not going to stream the match because, one, I don't want to get flagged for copyright or anything like that. So you guys can watch the match with me. If you guys don't want to get spoiled on who wins this match, please do not watch the stream right now. I'm going to be talking about TNA / GFW, Slammiversary 15, and then also watching this match with you guys. But back to some Slammiversary talk. First of all, the EC3 and James Storm's match, I honestly did not understand what that feud was about. I didn't really pay much attention to what the feud was. It was just kind of like what James Storm was like being not James Storm. Yeah, James Storm was being a prick to like Gunner and his dad or some shit like that. And then he like strapped Bruce Pritchard, and Bruce Pritchard acted like it didn't affect him at all. And then afterwards, like Gunner, I forgot what happened. Gunner was getting strapped, and then EC3 thought it was bad. I honestly don't remember what the hell that feud was all about. But EC3 ended up winning, and I honestly don't care because TNA has done so much to EC3 where I just don't care what he does at this point, because they just haven't really produced him as the main eventer after the title. It's like almost like EC3 is irrelevant unless he has the TNA title. Nothing much, Brian Velez. Just watching Kenny Omega get his ass beat by Ishii right now. So Ishii knowing that, fuck, I can't really wrestle in the ring to, like, make this match interesting. So we're going to go into the crowd, and we're just going to do some bunch of shit and beat each other up. So that's what Ishii's doing right now. He's just beating up Kenny Omega through the crowd. Now they're getting back to ringside and stuff like that. And that's sometimes with New Japan that I think it's harder for sometimes the American audience to understand and get. A lot of the American audience doesn't understand with like New Japan's outside rules and the outside interference and the different rules that they have when it comes to that. Because a lot of fans just think like, oh man, like why do they do this all the time? Is it no DQ? It's just like New Japan's referees, they're a little bit more lax when it comes to title matches. When it comes to title matches, I mean, they don't like say, oh, you can use weapons and stuff like that, but they pretty much don't care as long as you get inside the ring within 20 seconds. That's like the main rule of New Japan. Get in the ring by 20 seconds and you're fine. But other than that, they just let them do whatever the fuck they want. And sometimes that's a disconnect to the American audience because the American audience is so used to seeing stuff going down in the ring. You know, that's kind of hard for sometimes some American wrestling fans to kind of comprehend is why does all this shit happen outside of the ring? I mean, Japanese fans get it, but and sometimes in some of the spots too, like Omega just went into the rail. Ishii went for a German suplex, and Omega landed on his feet like it was nothing, man. Yeah, I saw Taj Gibson sign with the Wolves. I'm very happy with that pickup. Obviously, as you know, Brian, I've been saying in the streams for a long time, I wanted Taj Gibson on the Wolves. Yeah, so Kenny Omega now took down Ishii. And he's just being a, and I just want to play the sound so that way you guys know I'm actually watching the match. So this is the Kenny Omega and Ishii match sound. Do I get in trouble for playing the sound? I don't know. I don't want to risk that. But I'll just have it low in the background. But yeah, I'm watching the match live, so I'm not like bullshitting you when I say what's going on. Now Kenny Omega's gonna go for his usual spot, the helo. Ishii's gonna read it. Ishii hits him with the shoulder shove. And now Ishii's going to take a nap for a bit because he's just like, fuck this. Kind of Omega and Ishii. This is like a weird final because I just don't see how their styles mesh all that well, to be honest. But it's New Japan. I mean, they really put Ishii over when he beat Naito on night one, man. I thought Naito was going to definitely beat Ishii, but like that was probably the biggest upset from night one, in my personal opinion, was Ishii beating Naito. I didn't think Ishii was going to beat Naito. I thought Naito was for sure going to win. Not the whole thing, but, you know, at least make it far. I honestly thought they were going to do Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. as the finals when I first saw the participants. So now Ishii is just being lazy, doing big man wrestling offense, which is fine. You don't always have to do like a bunch of spots, but, you know, the storytelling just makes no sense of this match. You know, Ishii went all around the arena destroying Kenny Omega, and now he's just settling with just foot stopping him in the corner. It just makes no sense. Like, keep consistency with Ishii and just have it where he's like destroying Kenny Omega everywhere in the arena. You got to do that. So now Ishii's doing kicks to Kenny Omega's back. Yeah, I know Iguodala resigned with the Warriors, man. It was a good move by Iguodala's part. The thing is, I'm not a big fan of how much he's going to get paid per year, especially because his contract's not tradable. So if Iguodala does decline a little bit on the offensive side of the ball, it's not like the Warriors can trade him for some value. That's what I'm not a big fan of, in my personal opinion. That's just me. Oh, strong style lives, as JR says. Yo, you thought Naito was going to make the finals? Yeah, you know, Kevon Brown, he could have made the finals too. Like, I thought Naito was not going to lose to Ishii. Like, that's what I was surprised by. I was like, oh, what the hell? That was just it was just weird seeing Ishii beat Naito. At work, it was pretty funny. I asked my manager, I'm like, hey, is pro wrestling okay on the TV? And they're like, yeah. I was like, sweet. So now they're doing a bunch of Ric Flair chops at each other. This match, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of very underwhelming, man. That's why sometimes when people say Kenny Omega is such a great worker, I don't see it sometimes because, like, he's okay. He's good for what he can do. But that's just why I think Okada's a better worker than Kenny Omega overall. I can legit get hyped during watching every Okada match. With Kenny Omega right now, this match with Ishii, who's a very hard-hitting man, I expected a lot more. I'm expecting a lot more hard-hitting action, but it's just, you know, back and forth, typical American-style wrestling. This is some real neat Piro stuff. This is some just kind of average. This is some kind of average shit. I mean, it's not even like good strong style. Like, Kenny Omega is like very sloppy right now. Very sloppy. His elbows were terrible. Ugh. He was not even going full away with his elbow. He was doing this. Like, Kenny Omega really was doing that. Yeah, I think so too. I think New Japan Kevon was just like, hey, we need to do something different because, you know, fans are going to know already that because you knew Kenny Omega was going to be, you knew Kenny Omega was going to be in the finals anyways, but you need to find someone different. And that shows Ishii, which I don't get, especially because if you're trying to maximize Kenny Omega's value and you want to show that he's one of the best wrestlers in the world, why put him with Ishii where you know Kenny Omega is going to be kind of limited in the match? Because as you know, Kenny Omega is a good performer, but when people say he's the greatest performer or the best performer today, I always disagree with that because I don't think he can carry a human being to a good match. I think that he does well with other good wrestlers, but when it comes to him facing a subpar wrestler, because let's be real here, Ishii's cool, he's a badass, but he's not a great wrestler. Ishii's just a subpar wrestler at best. Kenny Omega can't carry anyone. Kenny Omega can't carry anyone. And this is not me just being a Kenny Omega hater. This is me breaking down the match. I'm telling you what's happening. If you're watching the match with me live or via the playback, you can say to yourself, yeah, I can see what Chase is saying here about Kenny Omega and Ishii. So Omega's just pretty much trying to wrestle like Ishii style. But the thing is, Omega's not a strong style type of wrestler. He's just kind of like an average wrestler. One winged angel attempt. This is kind of early. Oh, he did a senton bomb, a kenton bomb. Now he goes for a moonsault. So Kenny Omega went to some ROH cuck shit. That's not going to end the match. So, like, that's laziness right there. And that makes no sense. Why would you go from strong style wrestling and then you change it to an ROH style type of move? That a combination like that made no sense. You're setting up the tone and the pace of this match as it's going to be a hard-hitting affair, and then Kenny Omega does a finesse type of move? Oh, that's just terrible pacing. That's just terrible. Not good at all. Oh, that's just terrible. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, Chase, you're grading this too hard. I'm not grading this hard. I am just saying for real that it's a terrible setup. You just don't do that. Now Kenny Omega, after getting his ass beat the whole match, he has a breath of fresh air. It wasn't like he got an adrenaline boost out of nowhere. He was literally like dragging himself on the floor, and now all of a sudden he has an adrenaline boost. It makes no sense. So Omega hit like a Fame Macer, and now he's going to go for the Hilo, because that's all Kenny likes to do nowadays when it comes to going to the top. Or he might do his moonsault. One of those two moves, but he's probably going to do his Hilo.
He's going out of the ring, JR. Here he goes.
So Kenny Omega did a Hilo, and it's like we've seen him do this before. It's whatever. I'm being the test. It's whatever. It's just kind of whatever. This match is very, very, very slow. I have 5 people watching. You all 5 watching the match with me? All right, so live watching Omega versus Ishii. Omega versus Ishii. All right, so Ishii's like being lazy. He's taking his time. And that's another thing, too. Like, if you're a WWE fan, like, the referees don't really enforce a lot of outside interference in New Japan. So if you're a WWE fan, it's probably like so confusing to you why they let the Young Bucks do this. Why do they like let these guys just come out to the ring and do whatever the heck they want? Like, literally, it's super confusing. Like, you're just sitting here and you're watching to yourself like, wait, they just let the Young Bucks set up a table for no reason? If this was WWE, they wouldn't do that. That's why it's just sometimes with Japan style wrestling, why a lot of Americans don't get it is because the rules are never really stated clear in the get-go. It's just kind of like you have to already know pro wrestling. Ishii wasn't in the right position, and he made Kenny Omega fuck up on that drop kick. That was more of Ishii's fault than Kenny Omega. He took a step back too quick there. But Kenny Omega kind of messed up on that drop. Well, I mean, he didn't mess up. He got the right positioning. It was just that Ishii was in the wrong place. Now Ishii's taking a nap because, you know, they got to conserve energy. And see, this is another thing, too. Like, in the beginning of the match, Ishii was, like, no-selling all of Kenny Omega's offense. And now Kenny Omega's offense looks like it's doing damage. And that makes no sense, and it's just inconsistency at its best. Like, Ishii was like an anime character at one moment in time. Now he's not. Yeah, Kavon Brown. Like, I don't know, Kavon, are you a big New Japan fan? You can tell me in the comment section, Kavon, if you are. I don't know if you're a huge New Japan guy or anything like that. I'm not really a huge New Japan guy. But if you are and you think I'm doing a good job breaking down this match, just let me know. Because, like I said, I'm not the biggest New Japan guy. I'm just watching it. And I'm taking it as someone who is an American watching this match and grading it as like American style. I know everyone's like great as the Japanese style, but even from the Japanese style things, it's very inconsistent because it's like a strong style versus finesse match, but the finesse wrestler is trying to be a strong style guy and he's doing a bad job at it. Like, he can't be strong. Now Ishii's no selling offense. Like, it's super inconsistent. Now he's being like Gohan versus Perfect Cell. Like, be consistent, Ishii. Be consistent. By the way, Heel Steven will be joining us later tonight as well after Ishii versus Ishii versus Omega. We will have Heel Steven come in, and he will also talk TNA Slammiversary and also the G1 Night 1 and Night 2. as well. Where I'm just breaking down right now the Okada versus I keep saying Okada. I'm breaking down the Omega versus Ishii match live currently right now. Nice Hurricanrana catch by Kenny Omega. The move made no sense, but it was a nice move nonetheless. Like, it was a very nice move, but it just made no sense into this match. But very, very good counter by Kenny Omega. It's just the move made no sense. Now Omega does the 50th time he's done the Bullet Club taunt today. And now they're going to use the fucking table. So we're going to see what that table, if the table does break or not. Omega kicked him. Oh, another big kick by Omega. I always hate these table spots. Why do they do this a lot in New Japan where they like have it where the guy is hanging before he goes through the table or he doesn't go through the table? It makes no sense. Ishii, like, what? The referee's waving like, don't do this. What are you going to do? You're not going to disqualify him. You honestly are not going to disqualify him. So why are you saying that? Oh, and my stream froze, so I'm kind of missing this. And Omega reversed it. Okay. All right, cool. That's all I want to know, Kayvon Brown, if I'm explaining it in that way, because I want them to understand. Oh, so Omega now is trying to put Ishii through the table, but the referee has no problem with Omega doing it. That's what I don't understand. See, I don't get it. Ishii was no selling offense, and now on the apron, he's like, oh, these back strikes, they hurt. It makes no sense. Sometimes I wish I could show footage so that way y'all can understand what I'm saying. If you guys are watching this, just know I'm watching Kenny Omega versus Ishii live. So if you don't want to be spoiled on this, now Ishii's biting the ropes to make sure he doesn't get full Nelson slammed into the table. That was a good spot. That was a good spot. That was cool. And oh, ew. Oh, that, oh. Ew. Damn, that was nasty and not in a good way. Oh, Ishii just went straight on it. Oh, that wasn't really like Omega's fault. That was more just like, that wasn't like, holy shit. That was just disgusting to watch. That was just disgusting to watch. Oh God, just because you see Ishii's head hit the table, it's like his neck and everything like that. And Omega looked like he took a bad bump too. So now they have to the count of 20 to get back into the ring. In the chat that I'm watching, everyone's like, do it, Cody. Cody, bring out the towel. If you guys don't know, night one, Cody Rhodes, while he's fighting Okada, Kenny Omega came out with the towel and stuff like that, saying that he needed to throw it in and stuff like that. So that was pretty funny. That's funny, dude. A lot of like fans, I'm reading the chat, they don't know that like New Japan's a 20 count. Like I like, even I barely watch New Japan, and I remember that it's a 20 count in New Japan. That's like one of the only rules New Japan is very consistent on, is that if you guys are both outside the ring doing nothing, we have to count to 20. And if you don't, then we like disqualify you. Like, I even know that rule. Like, come on. All these guys act like they're freaking fans of New Japan and stuff. And me, who barely watches it, I know these rules. So far this match, it's not like terrible. I'm not going to say that this match is terrible, because it really isn't. It's just inconsistently. It's just mildly inconsistent. Like, there's some good moments where you're just like, oh, okay, this is good. But it's not living up to like what you expected from this match, to be honest. It's just mildly inconsistent. Like, Ishii's doing okay, but for Kenny Omega, it's like Kenny Omega should wrestle more finesse here, but it feels like he's trying to live up to like being a strong style guy. Even the fans are kind of like in and out of this match. Like, they're not really into it that much. Oh, the fans are like freaking out. Ishii now is just Ishii just kicked out of a big kick. All right, so Kenny Omega now is trying to get Ishii to get down. An electric chair drop coming up. Oh, Ishii reversed it to a shitty DDT. Some guy is like, wow, now this is wrestling in the chat that I'm watching this on. No, this isn't wrestling. Like, shut the fuck up. This is just a normal-ass match, man. Ishii, though, is doing his part. Ishii's cool because it's, like, fun watching. It's always fun when you see big dudes just take damage, dude. It's just like I said, it's like the anime effect. You just watch some guy take damage and he no-sells it. It's pretty badass. You're like, wow, man, that dude's cool. Like I said, it's like Perfect Cell versus Gohan. You know, you just want to see Gohan reach his full potential and just no-sell shit. That's why everyone remembers that fight. I swear to God, man. Like, some wrestling fans are just so easy to impress. Like I'm not trying to be jaded here. Like, trust me, like Cody versus Okada I thought was pretty good. Not like a great match, but it was pretty good. Dude, Ishii's like sucking so much wind, dude. Oh, my God. He's going to suck the air out of that Long Beach arena. So Ishii throws Omega to the top rope. Let's see what they're going to try to do here. What kind of spots are they planning here? So superplex. So probably Kenny Omega is going to reverse this and do something stupid. Oh no, they're actually doing a superplex. Oh wow, that was simple and effective. There's this one fan. He's like in behind Ishii right now. He was like waving his hands like this, as that was like the greatest thing he's ever seen in his life. Some guy was all saying fuck when it comes to that superplex. Like, what was so special about it? It was just a regular ass superplex. There was nothing special about that. Some guy is upset because his stream is dying. He's like, oh, my stream is dying. That sucks. Get a better internet. And now they're back to doing the chops. God damn, man. So lazy. Like, I don't understand the pacing of this match. It's just very inconsistent. Like, they're trying to get that fight forever chant going, but like the fans are just kind of like halfway into the match. Like they understand that this match should be good, but they're just not. It's just not living up to the hype. And then Omega goes with the knee. That was pretty good. Ishii with the headbutt. That was cool. Now that's some strong style shit that you want to see. Omega with the knee. There you go. If you want to go strong style, go all the way with it. Don't half-ass strong style fucking wrestling. Now Kenny Omega is hyping up the crowd. This is what you want to see from him. And Ishii with a turnaround clothesline. Good. That was a good exchange. That exchange made sense in the match. But the problem is this match hasn't been built like this the whole time. It's been very inconsistent. And especially because like this spot right here that you just saw, it kind of was just kind of out of place because we just saw a table spot not like 5 minutes ago. And all of a sudden now they're doing this strong style shit, and you expect me to say that ends the match? No, man, that's inconsistent booking. Slammiversay was not good, Kevon Brown. It really wasn't good. And I'm going to talk about that when Heel Steven gets on the stream, because like I said, once we're done watching this match and breaking it down, Heel Steven's going to come on and we're going to talk about Slammiversay and the New Japan tournament and the New Japan show. So now they're both getting up. Kenny Omega, stop doing the bullet. Okay, the Bullet Club gun pose needs to stop being overused, man. He does it like every other fucking 5 minutes in this match. It's the Bullet Club pose. Kenny misses the flying knee. Kenny then goes for his German. Kenny's now setting up for another knee. Ishii counters. Ishii hits with the knee. Okay, now they're doing like finesse. See, that makes no sense. They went from strong style to now like, okay, they went from like strong style to now finesse wrestling. Why do they do this? I just don't get this at all. What up, Jess and Sierra El Kukui? Dynasty 215 says nice. What's nice that I'm watching New Japan. You guys are watching this with me. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Fat asses. Yeah, I know, dude. That was the best match of the night, sadly. The Jeremy Borash and Joseph Park versus Scott Steiner and what's his fucking face? Josh Matthews. That was probably the best match of the night. Omega. Oh, Ishii now going for the one-winged angel. Oh, nice. That was a good spot. Makes no sense, but it was a good spot. Oh, he almost beat him with the one-winged angel too. Fuck. Now that's a hype spot. That was a hype spot. That was pretty good. I'll give them props on that spot. That spot was pretty cool. You guys can see my reaction if I think something's cool. I was like, oh yeah, Steven and I, yeah, we're doing the show. Steven's coming on after the match. After this match is done. The reason why I'm waiting till after the match is because Steven could be ahead of me, and I don't want him over talking when I'm trying to break down the match. That's one of the main reasons why. But Steven's gonna come on after this match. Yeah, that's the one thing. I think chemistry issues are really big here. I think, honestly, Naito versus Kenny would have been better. Kenny hits a knee to the face of Ishii. Because, like, my one problem with this match so far is just the inconsistency of, like, all right, so we're going to strong style. Now we're going back to finesse wrestling, back to strong style, back to, like, doing a huge spot/brawl outside of the arena. It's super inconsistent, and it's just, like, it's just rather annoying because I just want them to stay consistent with one little spot here or there. And I'm sorry once again for the glare in my glasses. I can't control it, and if I take off my glasses, I can't see shit. So sorry about that. It's something y'all have to deal with until I get my contacts back in. But I gotta get used to this prescription first. So Kenny Omega's don't do elbows, Kenny Omega. Your elbows are trash, dog. They just don't look like they hurt. They just look super lazy. Like, seriously, like, oh man, this is a dreadful part of the match because you definitely know that they want to get this fight forever chant going, but the fans, they're just like kind of like, because I don't believe Kenny Omega right now. Kenny Omega's saying that he's tired, but I don't believe it because he's just going to come back and act like he's not tired in like a couple minutes. Ishii's always good at these type of brawls, though. When you get Ishii in a brawl, it's always fun to watch Ishii like brawl with someone because it's just like, you know, shit's going to happen. I know you got to wait a week straight shooter if you want to see the winner of this match. But now you're on the Chase Oliver channel. Oh, Kenny Omega with the nice move. Nice move by Omega. Makes no sense because he was super fucking tired, but he was able to lift up Ishii and hit him with that knee drop. So how does that make any sense? But whatever. So this match has been going on for 30 minutes now. Kenny Omega, stop with the Bullet Club close. This is your 8th time in this match doing it. And now he's going for the double knee. Hits the double knee. Kenny Omega now trying for the one-wing angel. Now Ishii's just going with a bunch of elbows. Full Nelson suplex. Omega going another knee to the face. He's going to cover, and it's not going to mean shit. Yeah, Ishii kicked out at 1. What the? Reverse Frankensteiner. Ishii no-sold it. He's hulking up. He's like, oh, double knee to the face. This is just getting ridiculous. It's not even like, oh my god. Now, once again, Kenny Omega going for one-wing angel setup. Yeah, he's trying to go for one-wing angel. Yep, he got it and hit the one-wing angel on Ishii. Michinoku driver, my bad. And Kenny Omega won the IWGP US Championship. Okay. I don't know why they gave it to him, but okay. I guess they're just solidifying that Kenny Omega is mid-Carter for life in New Japan. Kenny Omega will never be a star. They say, fuck him. Mid-Carter for life. He's never getting over the Okada hump. I'm sorry. You cannot be winning that title and be expected to be a main eventer. How, why? All right, so now time to get Heel Steven onto the show. So Heel Steven. Let's get my boy Steven onto the show. No, not to him. All right, cool. Next. Paste button. And see if Steven will join. So Heel Steven will be coming in and stuff like that. And we'll be talking about stuff. So Kenny Omega won, guys, after the 8th Bullet Club pose that he did, doing his little look at my hips and doing the Bullet Club pose. Kenny Omega won. So good for him, I guess you could say. So anyways, guys, while we wait for Heel Steven, I want to show you stupid shit that I bought today. If you guys did not know, I got stupid new laptop because desktop broke. So this is a new laptop. It's an HP. It was open boxed at Best Buy. So like this was like the theme from the open box and shit like that. So it was very cheap. I've always had this blue snowball microphone, by the way. There's the Andrew Wiggins jersey that I wear for all my NBA videos. This is how lazy I am. I keep shit. Underneath the Andrew Wiggins jersey is the jobber jacket. I keep shit that I wear for my videos in this box. So that way, I don't have to fucking change all the time. It's easy shit. And plus, the Wiggins jersey, it's going to be replaced with the New Era jerseys. You know, it's a nice white jersey, so don't worry about it. There's a bunch of boxes. That area of my room is messy and shit. I know. I got to clean my room. I don't need to read 5 million comments saying clean your fucking room. But I also got some Xbox video games because GameStop, and here I am back with TNA production values up in here. Sorry, guys, for the Cloverfield cam right now with these TNA values. God damn, how can I? Why does camera not want to stay on the fucking computer? But GameStop was having a 2-for-1 sale. So you buy 2 pre-owned games, you get 1 free. So let me go get these games that I got. And this gives me a reason to get up because I'm fat. And you got to get up, apparently, if you're fat. So where are all the new games that I got? I got 2 of them. Where's the other one? The other one's just in like a very generic-ass box. Did I lose it already? Fuck, man, I'm kind of pissed if I lost it already because I was really looking forward to playing that game too. Oh, where did it fucking go? I'm trying to find this video game. I'm waiting for Heel Steven, by the way, guys. This is how I kill time on these streams by doing stupid ass shit. For some reason, people like when I do stupid shit. Where the fuck is it, dude? Whatever. I'll find it later. So, anyways, 2 games that I got from GameStop: got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Forza Horizon 2, and then the other game that I can't seem to find. For right now, I don't know where I put it, to be honest. I kind of misplaced shit a lot. Was Titanfall 2. So I misplaced Titanfall 2. So, oh, it's right down there. Cool. I found it. God damn, I was like looking for this stupid shit. So yeah, here it is. Titanfall 2. It's not even in a case. GameStop gave me like some ghetto ass case. Like, what the hell, man? This is 2017. You still have these ghetto ass cases. Like here, what did this kid do when he returned Titanfall to the GameStop people? No, I mean that's serious. What did he do? Did he literally go like, "Hey guys, here's the game"? He just gave them the disc. He was like, "Here's the disc." Just gave it to them. And what the GameStop guys were like, "Okay, we'll take it." Like, seriously, like, you didn't, like, what do you need the box for? Paul Millsap went to the Nuggets. All right, whatever. He wants to not make the playoffs. It's okay. I'm not hurt by it. So Steven said he was going to join. I don't know if he's coming or not. Steven, don't make promises. I told you, you asked me to be on the show, and I said, yes, halfway throughout the show, you can be on. Halfway. And Steven's not here. So anyways, guys, yeah, I don't know. Gonna turn off my TV now. I turned it on because I was going to check to see if Assassin's Creed Syndicate downloaded so I can put in one of these other games to make them download. But I guess that's not the case because Steven's not here to entertain you guys while I do this process. Yeah, Slug Daddy, man, he's very hyped up. He's hyped up to, like, I wish Slug Daddy honestly watched the show tonight. You know what? Should I try to get the Slug Daddy on the stream tonight? Should I? Do you guys want to see if I can message the Slug Daddy for the stream? Let me know, because I will. I'll message him. I'll message the Slug Daddy. If you guys want the Slug Daddy on the stream, let me know, and I'll see if he wants to come on. I'll send him a DM. I'll slide into his DMs. Get him, all right, Georgia Gray. I need at least 5 votes. 5 votes for the Slug Daddy, and I'll send him this message to give his thoughts on TNA Slammiversary 2015. So I need 5 votes. So Georgia Great threw a vote in because Steven's not letting he's letting you people down, Heel Steven. But yeah, give this video a big old thumbs up. But Slammiversary 2015, in all seriousness, when it came down to it, this show was just like a perfect example of what TNA was for its 15 years. You know, for 15 years, TNA has always been an inconsistent type of company. There's some highs from TNA where you're just like, man, I really do like this company. I really appreciate what this company tries to do. But then there's these lows that are just so pathetic when it comes to TNA, where you just say to yourself, man, like, why do I even support this company? And that's what Slammiversary was, man. I mean, dead serious when I say this. The best match of the night was Josh Matthews and Joseph Parks versus Josh Matthews and Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, and then also versus Jeremy Borash and Abyss. That was the best match of the night, man. That match got me hyped. It was funny. Freaking, we got a funny skit. James Mitchell made an appearance. We got a Shark Boy appearance. Abyss came back with the old TNA theme song. It was wacky. It was crazy. It was fun. It felt like TNA. It felt like the TNA I knew and I loved that watching. It wasn't perfect by any means, but I don't ask for perfect matches from TNA. I just ask to have some fun with wrestling. That's what I just say. I just want some fun when it comes to watching professional wrestling and stuff like that. When it comes down to it with TNA, you know, that match was fun. That match was super fun to watch, man. Super fun match between that tag team match. It was my favorite match of the night. Because like I said, a lot of the things about TNA, they try to be too serious. They try to take themselves like there's some ROH type of federation and they're super serious. But really, to be honest, TNA doesn't need to be serious. TNA needs to be a federation that, you know, is an alternative to the WWE, a place where it's like, you know, I don't have to take what I'm watching seriously. I just want to have fun watching it. And it's kind of hard to have fun watching something where it's like every match is some super serious encounter, a strap match where it's just like, you know, yeah, you need serious feuds, but why are there so many stipulations that you rely on, especially when your stipulation matches don't really matter anyways, because you're going to see these stipulation matches freaking next week on Impact or something. Stipulations don't matter in wrestling if you freaking just use them all the time. Being dead serious. When do stipulations matter in wrestling if you use them all the time? It just makes no sense. But seriously, strap matches, who gives a fuck? The worst match I've seen so far was that Full Metal Mayhem clusterfuck with the American Wolves and their bitches. That was terrible. I don't care what anyone says. That match was garbage. No freaking story, no pacing, made no sense. Dude, if you wanted to have Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards do stupid spots, just let them have a match. Don't put their girls in there because you handicapped the match. This feud's supposed to be some personal type of shit. I didn't feel like this match was personal. It just felt like these guys were being marks for each other and say, wouldn't this spot be cool, Eddie? Yeah, it'd be really cool, Davey. And I'm an Eddie Edwards fan. This match sucked. It blew. Don't even watch this match. And then the X Division title match. What are we stuck in, 2003? Like, seriously, why am I watching Sanjay Dutt and freaking Loki? I mean, dead serious. Why am I watching this? We hear WWE fans always complain about, our TNA fanboys always complain how the WWE has these old-ass wrestlers in the mid-card and they need to give young talent a chance. Where the fuck are your other X Division guys like Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee and DJ Z? All these fuckers that I keep hearing you guys shove down my freaking throats and tell me they're freaking good, and then all of a sudden I'm watching Loki and freaking Sanjay Dutt. Am I in 2007 TNA? Am I watching TNA from 10 years ago? Am I watching freaking 2003? No! It's 2017, and you still haven't found a new X Division champion for us to give a freaking flip about. For real. This is ridiculous and stupid. Watching Loki and freaking Sanjay Dutt. And you're going to sit here and be okay with this? No. If you're sitting here and okay with this match and said this match was great, fuck you. And I'm being dead serious when I say that this match wasn't great. It was stupid. It was a dumb match and it made no freaking sense. Like, seriously, Sanjay Dutt and Low-Ki, why? Why? Oh, they had a great 2 out of 3 falls. No. And then TNA did in the last 2 matches what were the most TNA themes. Now they're Global Force Wrestling, but they still have that TNA stitch. One subscriber of mine, I think I gotta get his name correctly because I don't want to be a dick and like not say his name correctly. But he did tweet me. He asked me. I think it's Cody Reigns asked me, Steve. I sent it to you on Twitter. So yeah, like Cody Reigns, he messaged me. He asked me like, "Oh, who I think's winning the knockout match?" And I said, "Oh, Sienna," because they want to get the Force over. Because this is what it's all about. This Global Force merger with TNA. They want to get the Global Force guys over and just show that no matter who's on TNA, it doesn't matter. That's how TNA has been throughout its whole incarnation. It doesn't matter who represent this TNA letters because all that matters are guys that represent the WWE letters or independent stars that represent their other companies' letters. They don't care about interesting homebred talent. They care about the people that are pretty much, not TNA people. That's how it is. And so Sienna, literally the epiphany of a boring TNA person that they want to shove down your throat. TNA always does this where they find one female or one male like every other year. They're just boring. They really have nothing to them, but they constantly shove them down your throat. They constantly have it where they're like, hey, you got to like this person. And then what they do is they make that person feud with an interesting character. And look at that. The character that's interesting, the character that the fans are behind in Rosemary, she loses. Of course, because that's what TNA would do. That's what they've been doing their whole freaking time of their lives. How many years was Samoa Joe the best character TNA had? And they're like, you know what? I think Christian Cage should get another title run. Sting? Yeah, he had 2 title runs, but let's give him one more just for safety reasons. You give the freaking title to Sienna. Once again, another TNA type of move. Giving it to the boring professional wrestler, not giving it to the wrestler that they should be giving it to, not pushing the right talent. And then you go on to the main event. And this is the epiphany of what TNA does fucking best. They take their time. They build up a star. They make a star feel dominant. And instead of solidifying that star and saying, hey, he's our guy, they go after the other star. They go after the guy that they haven't really built up. They go after the guy that they barely built up. Bobby Lashley should have won and been the unified champion. But instead, a Patron shit. They much rather have some tequila sunrises instead of some good Jack and Cokes with Bobby Lashley. Because really, to be honest here, the fact that El Patron Alberto Del Rio won this match is so stupid, but yet it's so TNA. This is what TNA would do. Hell, we've been producing Bobby Lashley as a destroyer. He has a legit MMA fighter, his training partner, King Mo, on his corner. Why the fuck would he win? Nah, fuck that. We got to go with the name value here. We got to go with El Patron. So stupid. And it's so TNA. Speaking of which, TNA, Global Force Wrestling, Steven.
Yeah.
And look, I already got the dislikes going because I've been insulting TNA. The TNA fanboys are in full effect.
Oh, wait a minute.
I love it, Michael.
Wait a minute. TNA, right? Where'd it go?
Huh?
Where'd my hat go? Fuck it. I had a TNA hat before. I ain't putting that shit on now.
I have the TNA gut check shirt on. So Heel Steven is here with us. The TNA fanboys are in full effect, guys, giving the dislikes. Guess what, fanboys? Fuck you, because guess what? all you're doing is helping this video out in the future. So piss off, have yourself a good one. Well, guys, giving the dislike. Steven, can you turn down the video in the background? Thank you very much.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Chase.
But anyways, so yeah, Steven, what did you think of Slammiversary 2017, Slammiversary 15?
Well, just like you, I didn't watch the whole. I missed the first hour of it. It had some hits and misses, but overall, it's one of those things. There's like your substandard Impact pay-per-view. You know, again, some hits, some misses. I said it before. I said my prediction video. For example, the intergender tag team match. You know, a match that was completely all over the place.
Your mic's coming in a little bit choppy, Steven. Like you're coming in like a little bit robotish.
Let me fix this right now. Hold up.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, if you guys are watching this, because I know there's probably one person that sent a bot because it made no sense because I had like 14 people watching and then all of a sudden I got like 9 dislikes. Yet I was at like 8 likes or 6 likes. So really, to be honest here, if you guys can, just fight the bots for me and just give it a like.
Exactly. And here's the thing about it too, okay? I want every Impact fan out there, just be honest with yourself. Put for once in your lives, right? Put your hand on your heart. And just admit, you know what? This pay-per-view again was a bust. Complete bust. You know? It's one of the things again, you know, you're celebrating 15 years, right? Of TNA or Impact or again, whatever you want to call it, right? Now 15 years. And it's one of those things where like, what the fuck? We give a win to Patron, a guy who's been, you know, what the hell?
Yeah.
Instead of Lashley, who is the believable guy, a guy who I think he is in the mix to get a shot in Bellator. Just imagine
he's top 5 in Bellator right now. Yeah.
Exactly, top 5. So just imagine, hey, if he was a Bellator champ and the Impact champion, it brings some of those eyeballs into the product. But no, let's give it to El Patron. I think it goes back to what I was saying in my prediction video also. They're trying to erase that Impact name and the fact that Patron had the GFW belt. Yeah, let's go with that.
That's why Sienna won too. But like I said, it's a total TNA move of what they did. Like, giving it to the more boring wrestler instead of the more interesting and creative wrestler like Rosemary.
Exactly. Another
Steven,
one.
Watching Slammiversary, I said to myself that gimmick matches don't really fucking matter because, to be honest here, they're just going to have them on Impact anyways. Do you feel like when you watch a TNA pay-per-view and you see that there's a gimmick match on there, are you excited at all, or are you just saying to yourself, like I am, where it's like, oh, it doesn't matter because they might just have like a monster's ball next week on Impact?
It just felt like 3 hours of Impact, to be honest.
You're coming off as a robot again.
Hold up. God damn it.
You really got to fix your microphone settings, man. I don't know what your problem is with this. More robots are coming in. The TNA fanboys. Oh, they hate when people talk bad about TNA, Michael. I love it. I love it. You know what? I don't care.
How about now?
You sound better. Okay. Yeah, you sound better.
It felt like 3 hours of Impact. Just 3 hours. You know? But again, people get where the apologies are coming from. Oh, this was great. This was awesome. A great wrestling. And doesn't cut it. It doesn't. Fucking hell.
John Patton is like, when this kid is a famous sports commentator and I'm a bum with him somewhere, I'll be like, I'm John Patton. Where's my beer? Well, I'll give you a beer, John Patton, even if I'm not a famous sports commentator. I don't think I'm going to ever be a famous sports commentator, but maybe one day. Who knows? But yeah, when it comes to TNA, it's just whatever. It's just kind of like blah. It is what it is. There's nothing you can really do about this company. But Slammiversary 15 literally just summed up TNA in a nutshell and summed up the patheticness of TNA and just how bad that this company is. It just really showed. And now it's going to move over to GFW. So we'll have to wait and see. Who sounds like they have throat cancer, John Patton?
Probably me, because again, my shitty audio connection and shit like that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, I just have a deep ass voice. I don't know if John Patton knows this, but yeah, I think John Patton actually probably sent the bots, to be honest, because he's he's like one of the few people very active, and he seems like he's not really talking about the conversation going on. So he probably ordered some bots to attack the video, which I do thank a lot, John Patton. Thank you very much for sending the bots my way. But because it makes no sense. I have 21 dislikes right now, but there's only 13 people watching, so which means he sent some bots. So
yeah,
whatever. Anyways,
Division Championship match, dude.
Huh?
The X Division Championship match.
Yeah,
like,
no, it wasn't good.
I said it on Twitter. It was awesome 10 years ago. Like, you want to celebrate 15 years of Impact, right? Which, again, when you look back on those 15 years, one of the flagship was the X Division. And you mean to tell me you couldn't bring in Trevor Lee, Caleb Conley, or Andrew Everett? Granted, they're not, you know, the creme of the X Division, but at the same time, you're embracing your youth movement. But yet we're bringing in two old fucks, Sanjay Dutt and freaking Low Key. And you think about it too. A lot of Impact fans want to complain and moan when WWE brings in, you know, the old timers on a pay-per-view and take away their pay-per-view time from the young guys. But yeah, Impact's doing it, but oh no, I'll put the fucking blind eye. It's okay here.
Kadeem Simons, Reggie Miller's not the worst. I mean, Joe Buck is a commentator, so that's pretty bad too when it comes down to stuff. But yeah, Impact just not good right now. I don't know what the direction is, but I guess we'll have to wait and see moving forward. Steven, what did you think about New Japan's G1 shows in the US?
Felt like, again,
you don't know shit about WWE, John Patton? You know well about UFC? Okay. John Patton says he doesn't know anything about WWE. We're talking about Impact and New Japan, not really UFC. You're going to ask UFC questions.
Overall, I thought it was solid delivered. At the same time, I felt like they were way too long. Like the first night was like 4 hours or whatever the fuck it is. But nonetheless, Kenny Omega winning the US title. It made a lot of sense.
What did you think about the whole shows as a whole? Like, did you feel like New Japan accomplished something on U.S. soil or no?
I think they did. I think they accomplished that, hey, you know, here we are in America, and this is our presentation of wrestling, which is different from the American style, and whether you like it or not.
All right. So Kenny Omega being the U.S. champion, I pretty much just said that this solidifies that Kenny Omega is mid-card for life and that he's never going to, ever break the glass ceiling of being a main eventer, because that's what New Japan's pretty much telling you.
Maybe at the same time, you got to remember, there's that risk that, hey, he might not re-sign with New Japan. Remember, he did sign only a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
So those things like, hey, we will give you the belt, but you're not going to be here for long. You know, and the idea is you want to push this guy. You want him to be the marquee in North America. Well, I guess this is their way of doing it by giving him the U.S. title.
Yeah, but at the same time, it just feels like he's mid-card for life.
I get that. I kind of do. I guess in a perfect world, the scenario would have been, hey, have the rematch of the third fight against him and Okada in Long Beach night 1 or night 2 or night 1. The one with Cody.
Yeah, but like, don't forget, like they had to picture the IC title. Look, Cody Rhodes, I feel like was a good guy because he's a bigger American name than Kenny Omega. Like, let's just be real here. Cody Rhodes has the WWE behind him.
Absolutely, yeah, of course, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, so that's just how with Kenny Omega. Man, dude, the TNA fans are really pissed off. Like, they are really pissed off right now. Like, holy shit.
You know what they should do? Here's what they should do. They should find an illegal streaming website, and they can catch the replay of Slammiversary 2017.
Slam 15, yeah.
Slam 15, yeah. And go out there and tweet Jeff Jarrett. Go tweet out to those people how much of an awesome pay-per-view it was. Oh, my God, best pay-per-view of the year. Oh, move aside, New Japan. Impact Wrestling's where it's at.
Yeah, this is why I don't like when people go, Chase, review TNA. No, because TNA fans can't take my opinions, man.
I don't think they can take an opinion, period. It was like, you can, like, I think I said this before, you can give, again, in honest opinion. And for them, it's like, oh no, you're committing the ultimate sin. Like our favorite Impact fan, you know who he is, right? I posted, I posted a tweet out, and I just give my honest. This is what I tweeted out, and I'm gonna find it here on Twitter, which by the way is at Heel Steven. Freaking hell, where is it? So pretty much this is what I wrote, right? Shame we couldn't get Trevor Lee or Caleb Conley or Andrew Everett on the pay-per-view. Old fucks taking pay-per-view time from the youth. This guy responds to me in quote, "It's been a good show, but you have to say something negative." I didn't know, give my thoughts that, hey, maybe we should bring in, some youth.
Especially that's like the biggest complaint from like non-WWE fans is that WWE doesn't push the young talent.
Exactly. And say what you want, low key or Kaval or Senshi or Sanjay Dutt again. Whatever the fuck you want, they're still two old fucks. Doesn't matter.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what it is.
Exactly. And if anything, I would have low key win tonight. Would have had low key win.
No, man, because they have to have their discount Maharaja. He can retain the X Division title because Sanjay does the discount Jinder Mahal.
Where the fuck was Mahabali sharing this whole thing?
No, I don't know, man. His dance didn't get over though, so they're done with him pretty much. They're pretty much done with this guy.
She didn't get over?
No, he didn't really get over, man.
I remember I watched. I think it was one of the one night onlys a while back when I was bored as fuck one day, and they had him out there in the rain doing it, and the family just like ignoring the fuck out of him. And he was trying to like get him to do it. He was like, "No, just don't. No." Made him mad.
Alucard doesn't want to come on. If I invited Alucard on, he wouldn't come on to debate or anything like that. No, but this is why, guys, like I don't like really doing TNA reviews because it's just like the fans don't listen. Look at the likes and the dislikes. The real fan, or maybe these are the Kenny Omega fans pissed off because I was like grading the match earlier pretty hard. I don't know where these dislikes are coming from, to be honest. I honestly think they're a bot because I just don't see how like a stream with like 14 people watching are getting like 39 dislikes. Like I just don't see there's too many inconsistencies here,
God damn, 39 dislikes. I wonder why.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like someone bought a bot. Someone bought a bot and said, hey, every time they say like a certain keyword, because that's how a bot works. If you say a certain keyword, your dislikes go up. And it's just like if we say TNA or something like TNA sucks or some shit like that, we get dislike. So it's just like that's what happens or some shit. So
I say should right. Alucard shouldn't be busy. Shouldn't you be busy losing the other debate to Chase? Dudes are messing with your head. Ha ha by John Patton, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying TNA fans, they just do this, John Patton. They always do this during the live streams. They don't like listening to opinions. That's what annoys me, John Patton, is just that TNA fanboys don't listen to opinions. They love living in their little world where TNA is like the perfect dumpster for them. But hey, now they're GFW, and we'll see where this change goes. Alberto El Patron's gonna have, and you know what's fucked up too? If you guys look at your TV guides and you looked up like Impact Wrestling, they spoiled the main event for you because they said El Patron was going to they're gonna have it where it's like El Patron is gonna have a celebration. Cody actually lost last night, Jay Lee. So he didn't wrestle tonight. Cody lost last night to Okada in a very long match. And then afterwards, tonight was a U.S. title final. So unless you don't mind, but yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Cody lost last night, but apparently he was in a match tonight too. You heard?
Yeah, he was in a tag team match, but not in the. He wasn't in the main event, was he?
No.
Was he in I didn't watch the whole show.
It's a regular tag match.
Yeah, he was in a tag match, right? Bullet Club versus someone.
Yeah, I think it was him, Takahashi, and I want to say Bad Luck Fale. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on it.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't watch the full night 2 card. I only watched the Omega versus Lethal match, Ishii versus Zack Sabre Jr., and then Tanahashi versus Gunn, and Ishii versus Omega, which I watched live right here.
Just imagine what happened if Billy Gunn would win the Intercontinental title. Just imagine that. Holy crap.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. It was just so that way Tanahashi could fight a somewhat relevant name in wrestling, even though it was in the Attitude Era.
Yep. Yeah.
Who won the mixed tag with the Wolves? Eddie Edwards did with his wife. That's who won the mixed tag match, Jay Lee.
Again, a match. There was a match that would have kept the wives not in the match, but that's just me. Not have the wives in the match.
Yeah, like honestly, they didn't need to be in the match whatsoever. They honestly couldn't.
Fuck you, Chase. TNA is the greatest.
Yeah, that J54. He's mad, man. He said they hate you. John Patton, do you want to come on to the stream? I would like to hear your takes on stuff to see how your camera work is and everything.
I tell you what,
you're being a really good critic. You can come on to the stream. I don't care.
In a couple of minutes or a couple hours,
just follow me on Twitter and I'll send you a message.
Listen, in a couple hours, you'll see.
I'm more of a I'm not really a fan of like either or. I kind of like TNA for certain wrestlers, and I like WWE for certain things. But honestly, I'm not like one more than the other. But I guess probably more WWE is easier to talk about than TNA because TNA is just kind of one-sided.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys, but in a couple hours from now, you hear Impact fans do the reviews because I'm surprised I haven't seen a diehard do a review yet. You're going to hear how it was 5 stars and classics, a good wrestling, and how it was better than the New Japan show, nights 1 and 2.
Definitely not better than night 1. Night 2 could. No, it's not even better than night 2. But I wouldn't say the New Japan shows were great or anything. Like, they weren't like the greatest sample size of New Japan, to be honest. John Patton,
I mean, to be fair,
John, the reason why I'm inviting you is because you're giving all this critiques. So I want you to come on. You can talk MMA with us on here. We have no problem if you want to talk MMA. You know, exactly. My streams end up going crazy anyway. So, you know, if you have a Facebook, tell me on Facebook. I'll send you the link to the stream so you can come on because you're giving your critiques and stuff like that. So if you want to come on and you want to talk to us, you can. Dude, don't be afraid. Like Nick Diaz says, don't be scared, homie. You want to give your critiques? Come on the stream. Oh yeah, the Scott Steiner match, man. Shark Boy came out. He saved the day and stuff like that. You know, Shark Boy came out. He had a great time. Abyss came back. It was a great shit. That was the best match, Jay Lee. Being dead serious.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'll be real about it though. They tried to rip off Found Deletion, and to be fair here, I mean, again, it's one of those things where I just want to see it again. It was good for what it was, fine, but at the end of the day, I just don't want to see it again. I don't want to see Josh Maddox not wrestle again, neither Jeremy Borash. And I'm happy that this wasn't like the co-main event of the show. It was funny as hell when JB did like a fucking dive or whatever the fuck it was. He landed on the tax.
Yeah, he landed on his tax. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I think he was supposed to get the pinfall one, but he couldn't do it because of the pain. So they had Abyss just fucking get in there and just pin Josh Matthews and shit.
Yeah. All right, I'm looking right now. That's something. Yeah, no, it was just kind of whatever like that. But that match was probably the best match, like I said, of the night.
I guess for like a comedic purpose, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
No, the match was nice. It was actually entertaining.
Okay. I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
I'm guessing Cowboy lost again. Oh yeah, James Storm lost for sure. He didn't win against EC3.
So, is he in the Hall of Fame? Is he officially in the Hall of Fame? Were they like announcing someone's going in the Hall of Fame this year, whatever?
I did not see if they announced him in the Hall of Fame.
Wow, J92, fuck you both, fat pieces of shit. You're nothing but dirty fanboys, cocksuckers die.
Yeah, no, it's these J accounts. All these J accounts are coming in and leaving dislikes.
Well, if that was the case, look back at my poster. Like
my Facebook's just Chase Oliver, John Patton. It's just find Chase Oliver on there. Yeah, I know. Poor James Storm, he's a jobber.
I know, right?
Yeah, just look up Chase Oliver and send me a friend request and I'll accept it. I don't mind.
Suck a dick, a die. What the kind of spelling is this? Suck a dick, a die. That could be like a rap song almost. Suck a dick, a die. I suck a dick, a die. fight.
I'm just waiting to see what's going on here. I'm just like looking at stuff like right now because Smith Hart passed away. So rest in peace of Smith Hart.
It's a piece of my heart, yeah. I think at almost, who's here? How old was he when he died? How
Suck
old was
a dick, I die. God dang, dude. These TNA fans, they are very angry. Oh, yeah, Jay Lee. This is what these TNA fans do. They find people and they say, like, oh, how dare they bash my great company, TNA? And then they just get mad. What's up, Roscoe? How you doing, my friend? Do you have any questions, Roscoe? You are more free to ask them. What up, Clayton?
Absolutely.
How's it going, my friend?
I'm going to Twitter right now myself. I want to know. You know what's funny? They posted this picture. I think I shared it on the podcast group thing. Apparently, it's full capacity, but there's like 30 people on the line and shit like that. So I'm assuming, hey, they had to give out free tickets again because the impact.
Well, yeah, they have to get free tickets. They gave out free tickets for the show. They don't have like enough fan base to like say like, oh yeah, we're gonna give it out for the whole show.
No. It's wolf tickets, dude. They're wolf tickets.
Yeah, I know. They're not real tickets, Steven. I know what wolf ticket stands for.
I know. I just want to make sure. Freaking hell. How was that Eli Drake match, by the way, versus
I did not see that match actually. That was one of the matches I missed the first two matches of Slammiversay 15.
They could have added a Ultimate X match or something like that, I think. Or
yeah, that would have been fine. Like, where was the King of the Mountain too? You know, you would think like it's their 15th year of TNA. Why not do the Goopy King of the Mountain match for both of the titles?
Exactly. But no King of the Mountain. Just have El Patron, Lashley come out there. Lashley was American Top Team. He brought out Jeff Monson, King Mo, and some other guys that were just there, whatever. You bring out.
I'm not gonna give Steven a beat. Steven can't rap anyways. Fans paying tickets for TNA. LOL. Won't they have to pay now if they are starting to travel again? Well, yeah, that's what TNA is looking to do, or Global Force, GFW, whatever the fuck they're going to be called. They're doing that. Tommy Maverick says WWE faggots. Oh, even though we're talking about TNA and New Japan Pro Wrestling, we're WWE faggots. Yay.
Exactly.
Do I watch Lucha at all? Asked by Jay Lee. I dabble with Lucha Underground, but I'm not like the hugest fan of it. That's just me personally. Steven, what about you when it comes to Lucha Underground?
It's a hit and miss to me. I'll watch it when I can. If anything, if you really want to get the best out of it, just watch Ultimate Luchas. That's it. For certain matches, then just whatever. No, I don't know. Maybe, I think for a lot of people, they're into it. It's fine, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. If you get what I mean, it's not everyone's like preference and shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, the reverse battle royale, the blindfold match, the electric cage. Do we even need to go on it? Like TNA has had great matches. Like there's no denying that in their history. But when it comes down to it, they've had so many bad ideas. Ashley Chambers says, "Good idea." Oh, good idea for what? The reverse battle royale?
Elevation. Remember Elevation X? Rhino and AJ Styles?
Yo, Elevation X. That was some goopy shit. I like the matches, but the backstage story stuff is crazy. Calling people's names over the internet. I'm not calling anyone names, John Patton. I
know. What was the fucking dome cage? The
what X Division escape match or whatever it's called.
Fuck. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm playing that name right now.
Like the X Dome or something like that, like a Terror Dome or some shit. Yeah, no, the El Rey show, Lucha Underground. Yeah, I dabble with it, Jay Lee, but I'm not like the biggest fan on it. It's just kind of whatever.
Okay, here we go. It's the Steel Asylum match. The Steel Asylum.
The X Division Asylum. The one where Homicide got his like foot caught in and he couldn't freaking exit the cage.
Nope.
Yeah, that's TNA in a nutshell. That's like what TNA does best. They just do a bunch of goofy stuff. They just do all this goofy stuff, man, and this is what happens.
Then you had Jeff Hardy come out there out of nowhere, just climb the damn thing from the top, just chill there and shit for behind the TNA logo.
Oh, Slug Daddy would have been pissed. He would have been super pissed off about it. So pissed off.
King of the Mountain.
I'm king of the mountain, baby.
Am I the only one that thought that Jeff Jarrett gonna like hit probably El Patron with a guitar or something like that? I thought that for a minute. Because he said, I'll be watching. I'm like, okay, he's probably going to get involved. There was no referee bump in this match. Just a plain wrestling match.
So Ashley Chambers said the King of the Mountain would have been a good idea. Yeah, right? You think, right? 15 years of TNA, you would want to have one of the staple gimmick matches, but no, like there was no Monsters Ball. There were like no certain thing. Like they were missing some key matches on this show, but whatever, man.
Steel. No
Wait,
six.
what? No, six sides of steel. Yeah. 6 Sides of Steel. Probably one of TNA's best matches. AMW versus Triple X. 6 Sides of Steel, you know.
Turning Point 04? Absolutely.
Yeah. Why take Matt Hardy to WWE? Did not let him be broken. Matt is the biggest he has been in years with that role. Well, it's not really WWE's decision. It's TNA and Court's decision. So they really decide on that. Oh, the King of the Mountain Championship was the worst. The Tommy guy, yeah, I don't know what that dude's problem is. Yeah, that guy. That's how TNA fans are, John. Like, that's why I said these TNA fans, they have those J bots are coming in, leaving dislikes. They come in, they dislike because they hear that we're making fun of TNA, so they're just like, oh, we got it. We got to send these bots to make fun of to ruin these guys. But whatever, man. 56 dislikes. I'm used. I think like I've had other streams with TNA stuff that's like worse dislikes.
Yeah. Again, I can only imagine the praise that the apologists are going to give this pay-per-view. How it was, like, again, the best thing ever. Beside New Japan, Impact got more hype than New Japan throughout the year. Fuck that.
Yeah, Jay Lee, if you look at all the Matt Hardy videos, it's all trademarked. Oh, you mean the MMA title, Clayton Carl? Not the TNA Grand title, that stupid MMA title with the stupid MMA rules? Like, ugh.
Yeah. What else? Freaking... The knockouts. Remember the knockouts tag titles and shit?
Yeah, that Eric Young held for like ever.
He never defended. Here's my thing too. Like the opening match, I heard that LA was retained, right? And they were like unified, but I was like, wait a minute, they've been unified before the match even took place.
No, it was for both of the belts.
I know, but they held both the belts at the same time.
JC Yates says I don't see the likes. I don't see the dislikes, only the likes. You have to refresh the stream, Casey, and then you will see it. Like that's what sometimes happens. Like you won't see the disparity. I don't know. Maybe it's just coming off on my end or something like that. Because right now we currently have 13 likes and 59 dislikes. Can we get that to 100?
Exactly. Let's get it to 100, guys. Get this shit to 100.
It might as well. You bots are here anyways. You might as well just get to 100.
My thing too, though. At the same time, though, a part of me hopes and a part of me wishes that TNA, or I'm sorry, GFW now, they start doing more monthly pay-per-views. Because I'm assuming that the next pay-per-view is going to be Bound for Glory. But at the same time, that's like forever. I feel like under the new management with Anthem and all that, right, they should definitely reconsider to start doing, once again, monthly pay-per-views. You know? And at the same time, leave the Impact Zone.
No, that's just something they can't do right now. They just don't have the finances for that. So yeah, they don't have the finances. Also, they don't have the finances
apparently
to do that. You know. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't know if you knew about this or not. But apparently, Jeff Jarrett, I'm sure you knew already. He was in Bellator at the pay-per-view in New York, and apparently there were talks that he had with people from Spike TV. There's a possibility. Not saying it's gonna happen or not, but. Because
well, Spike TV's biggest problem is they want to just Vince Russo gone. So
now he's gone. So I mean,
yeah. Well, Jay Lee asked, "Do you think TNA can sell pay-per-view every month?" I don't see it. Like that's the thing. Like I know monthly pay-per-views would be a good idea, but would fans even care if they did monthly pay-per-views? I feel like fans really only care because they do a pay-per-view every once in a while. That's kind of how TNA kind of stays relevant. But even then, Slammiversary was dead for the most part. Like not a lot of fans are talking about it. More people were talking about the G1. More people were talking about other stuff going on in NBA free agency than they really were talking about TNA.
But at the same time, I feel like, again, WWE killed the pay-per-view business, though, for wrestling with the network. I think we talked about this before. Maybe the idea of him having a streaming service as well, where you're not paying $50 a fucking month. You're just paying, like, again, $9 a month, something like that, where you get all the pay-per-views for free and all the content and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, keep
Or
going
not,
with what you're saying. It's like an incomplete sentence here, Steven. What? So could keep on
again,
going with what you're
the
saying.
idea of them doing a digital streaming service again to give you can have on your computers, on your PS4, Roku's, Apple TV, from here on out. And you know what? Don't start monthly, like we were saying earlier, but if not, start your big four. You know, just have your big four pay-per-views, which is in this case Slammiversary, Lockdown, Bound for Glory, and I would guess the fourth one being Destination X. Those are your big four, and again, those could be available on those streaming sites, what have you. And you could do something similar to like the Clash of the Champions, like they did back in WCW on Pop TV on Sundays.
Yeah,
As a special.
that wouldn't be bad. Ashley Chambers says, "What time do your guys' pay-per-views come on? I live on the East Coast, and every pay-per-view comes on here at 9 p.m. So does yours come on 3 to 4 hours earlier?" Steven, when does your pay-per-view start? 8, 9 o'clock at the same time?
8 p.m. Eastern time, where I'm at here in Jersey. So I'm assuming case where you're at is 5 p.m.
Yep, all my pay-per-views come at 5. So yeah. Ashley, I gotta ask you. You left a very disparaging comment. You called me Care Bear in the comment section. What was that all about, Ashley? I want to ask you. I left the question marks. I was confused. I was like, "Whoa, you're calling me Braun Strowman? How dare you?" Yeah, so we don't wait
yet.
No, fuck him. I'm finished with him. I can tell you that. John, I already know how to really watch UFC for free, but thanks for the offer, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert Flores. I was gonna say Robert Flores was actually pretty good on commentary. Like, I felt bad for him because sometimes Don West was like interrupting him, and Don West wasn't trying to. He was just trying to be very enthusiastic. But man, I was sharp with Robert Flores. Man, he did a really good job.
Did you miss him saying, "You gotta be kidding me"? I feel like he overdid it way too much. Like you could do a drink.
Yeah, I know he was definitely like 120% Don West. Like he was not just like normal, like, oh, I'm just here for one more show. He was definitely like overkill. But Robert Flores, I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. At the same again, I hope they could sign him to a deal. But I don't know yet. I mean,
we're still gonna have the Pope, and we're gonna have Josh Matthews and JB. Man, this is what we're gonna do. The Pope is pimping.
Pimping and Adrian and big wrestling, Michael.
Yeah, man, the Pope is pimping, man. Baby, let's do it.
Damn, 72 dislikes, dude.
I know, dude. I said let's reach 100. Let's reach 100. Let's do it. Like, might as well, right? Might as well just go all the way with it.
Okay, yeah, why not? 100 more people dislike more than people actually pay for fucking Slammiversary. Holy crap!
Yeah, no, dude. Like, I'm getting like that's what I'm saying. The views and the shit make no sense. How do I have 17 views, but I have like 13 likes and 74 dislikes? Like, that makes no sense, dude. YouTube, you gotta get your views all figured out.
I know, right? Part of this apocalypse, man. I'm telling you, man. Part of this YouTube BS going on, man.
Oh, really? I'm sick of the fighting Josh and JB the whole show. It's overkill. Well, it ended tonight, so they shouldn't do that.
Hopefully, because who knows? With Global Force now, right? I mean, these are considered TNA, or is it officially now dead?
It's TNA still, man. They can change the fucking name, but it doesn't matter. It's still the same shit. Like, that's like me going like, okay, like that's like me taking a shitty restaurant and naming it something different, but keeping the same menu. Like, that's what TNA is doing. They're literally keeping the same fucking menu. It's not like they're changing anything. It's not like it's anything new. They're still going to have the fucking owl and flying around and shit like that. Like, it's still TNA. They just call it GFW because they want a new name. They want a fresh new start, but it's not a fresh new start because all these guys are TNA guys. None of these guys are GFW guys.
Yep. And like I said in my video about a couple of days ago, Jeff Jarrett, the smartest guy in the world, yeah. He pretty much funded a company many years ago with his father, left 2013, tried to make another company, make the boom period, right? Because you remember he promised the boom period and shit, and he couldn't make that boom period happen. So he went back to his company that he once funded, waited for Crooked Dixie to leave, had Anthem buy out the company, and fuck it now. I'm back with TNA. There's all these TV deals going on right now, right? The relationship with fucking AAA, Prosing Noah, fucking the Crash promotion. Let me just now change the name to GFW. Fuck it. Got all the TV deals going now. Finally, I got GFW a TV deal on Pop TV. a win-win.
Yeah, on Poop TV, man, where That 70s Show reruns are the highest rated segments. By the way, guys, 20 more dislikes until 100 dislikes. So let's just keep going, guys. Every time we say TNA, like we get more dislikes. I think GFW may be the code word because, like, every time I bring up GFW, like I always see like a dislike get added to the dislike meter. So 20 more dislikes, guys. Sorry if my camera is also shaking a lot. Like I said, I'm on a laptop right now, not on the traditional desktop that I'm used to.
By the way, dude, how is it by the way? How the new laptop? By the way?
It's all right. Like it's just a basic laptop. It's just kind of to help get through with school and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what it's there for. But yeah, the Pope is pimping glasses. I bought these. They're funny as hell.
Did that come in the Brownback special? Did that come in the Brownback special?
No, that came. I ordered it when I got my first ever brown and blue bag special, and I got the AJ Styles essential collection. And then like if I ordered one more thing, then I would have gotten like some type of like special deal, like the knockouts calendar. So I said, fuck it, I'll just order it. And so I just ordered it. I just ordered $75 worth of Shop TNA stuff. Speaking of Shop TNA, what's going on with that website? Is there any super stupid specials that we should be looking at, Steven?
Let's find out right now.
Let's find out right now. I'm going to the shoptna.com. Are you guys ready for my favorite thing to do on these streams? It's time for the screen sharing powers.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh. We're gonna share the screen. We're gonna share the screen. We're gonna look at this blowout, guys. We have a fucking blowout. The greatest Hardy Boy deal ever. Ooh. Well, we'll have to wait and see about that. So banner deals. I want to wait for that blowout to come back on. I want to know what this blowout sale is. Like, what are they blowing out?
Wait till November.
What are they blowing out?
The Black November blowout deal that they have every single year. November.
Dude, they always have a blowout deal, man.
I know. I feel like back in the day, November's where they made their money, though. You know what I mean? Back in November. That's when they made their money.
They have a Don West t-shirt bundle. $3 for $49.99, 4 for $59.99. What the fuck? Oh, they're 2017 t-shirts. That's why. Wait, what is this? Impact red full release, green full release, Wolford? What is this shit?
I have no idea.
What is this? Oh, it's the Impact. It's Impact songs. Wait, so it's just called green? Like this is like they literally call their songs blue full release, green full. Wait, what? This makes no fucking sense, dude. Like, so they literally, huh?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like that's what they're naming the album of their music. Blue, green. Oh, okay. That's I guess what TNA calls their fucking theme music. Oh, look at this Slammiversay 2017 t-shirt DVD bundle. Let's see this cheese. What's this all about? So here's your opportunity to purchase a Slammiversay 2017 t-shirt and souvenir mug that will be available at Fan Interaction held the Saturday before Slammiversay 2017. What is included in this bundle is one Slammiversary 2017 t-shirt, one souvenir mug, and you get to pick 3 Slammiversary DVDs for the years past. That's right. You always see us down offering those random bundles, but we want you to exactly have what you want. So if you guys are interested in that, you can get whatever Slammiversary DVDs you want. So have fun with that shit.
Boy, see that bundle.
All right, so Don West trucker hat combo.
What's that blowout though? What's the blowout so they're having though?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for this is the greatest Hardy Boys deal ever. So let's go to this. The page is not found. They tell me there's the greatest Hardy Boys deal of all time, and the page is not fucking found. What are you doing, TNA? You say this is the greatest Hardy Boys shit, and I can't even find the page. Whatever, TNA. Your loss. Are you kidding me? All right, so we got the biggest blowout. Oh, I have to click to enable my. Okay, yes, you can run Flash. This is not the worst team in the world.
When do I have with the hashtag 15? I want to know what's the hashtag going on right now. What people are saying. I gotta read these tweets out. I gotta read them.
So they're just pretty much just saying brown bag shit. It's just a bunch of brown bag stuff, and they have a Jeff Hardy baseball bat. Like what the fuck? I still love this one, like the West AC Nate's deal. Like how goofy it is. You get the jacket and the bandana and shit like that. It's so funny.
Apparently Paige was at the event in the front row wearing a Lucha Libre mask.
Okay.
El Page Nerico was at Slam 15. Apparently, Alberto slams GFW Falling Slammiversay. I hate when they do that shit for real.
Alberto always does that. He's always been a little petty guy after WWE. So I don't think that was the big blowout sale. This was, are you freaking kidding me? So I'm waiting for the big blowout sale to pop up on my screen again because I really want to know what that is. Okay, blowout. Here it is, Steven. Are you ready for this blowout?
Ooh.
Always clearance, man. It's the same shit.
The fuck?
I know.
Kind of sick, twisted world that we live in right now. Ooh, Drew Galloway shirt. Ooh, remember the Rising?
I have this shirt. I have the Dirty Heel shirt. These are by the way, if you guys are looking at these shirts, these are the shirts that you're gonna get in the brown bag specials. So just understand, if you want to get a brown bag special, make sure you look at these shirts because this is what you're going to get.
I got that BDC shirt.
Which one? The one that Ken Keen's reading?
Yeah, I got that shirt.
Kenny Keen's doing good on The Bachelor, man. He made like the semifinals or some shit.
Did he get eliminated? Apparently, did he like get emotional?
Yeah,
like
yeah, but he did good, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I got that Gunner shirt. Got that Gunner.
Oh yeah, Gunner, dude. I have that Gunner shirt. All right, so time to stop screen sharing. Let's see. Am I at 100 dislikes now for this video? 98 guys. 2 more to 100. So I guess the trigger word was TNA. Huh?
TNA is booty. TNA is booty. They will never learn. Reading the hashtag.
One more dislike, guys, and then after this one more dislike, I have to actually leave because it's been 2 hours of streaming, and that's too much for Chase. It is the 100th dislike is here. Which
Slam 15
100 dislikes milestone on a stream of people barely watching. But thank you, TNA haters. 101 Dalmatians. We got 101 dislikes. Thank you, TNA haters. You guys are amazing and dedicated. Our TNA fanboys, you guys are dedicated to your stupid product. Slam 15, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Thank you guys very much for watching. Steven, where could the great people find you at, my friend?
Well, you guys can find me over at the Twitter at Heel Steven. I have a YouTube channel as well. YouTube.com/Heel Steven. And yeah.
All right. You guys can follow me on Twitter at ChaseAuber68 and YouTube.com/ChaseAuber. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, TNA, for bringing up all these great memories. And now it's time for GFW, which is the same exact shit. Have yourself a good one, guys. Enjoy your day. And remember, guys, just like Brock Lesnar, fucking firework people. It's not even 4th of July yet. Why are you letting out fireworks? Assholes. Have yourself a good one. Peace. And remember, fuck Finn Balor.